and welcome to another Minecraft video. This is Hugo here, and in today's video we'll be learning how to trade with villagers. Now, the first stage in trading with villagers is to find a village. Now, to do this, you just need to locate the village and then box these villagers in. Make sure you light up this box, otherwise zombies could spawn in there and kill them. Once you've boxed in your villagers, when ready, you can transport them using two methods. One, using boats, or two, using minecarts. In using minecarts, you have two methods. You can either use powered rails or furnace minecarts. The furnace minecart is preferable to powered rails in the early game, as it can power for a total of 3 minutes, whereas the powered rails are quite expensive in gold. The boats, although a lot cheaper, are also a lot slower, and to get up you will need to use pistons, which can be quite tedious. But now that you've transferred your villagers to your base, you need to get them into a villager breeder by either minecarting them up or luring them with workstations till they get to the top. Now in this villager breeder, I'll just have a look around it so you can see it. This is a very standard villager breeding setup, so I'll just have a little look around. Once you've got the villagers in, you can feed them to make sure that they breed. So go up to the top, and all you need is carrots. Once ready, baby villagers will fall out the bottom, for whence you can use a system like this to get them out and move them on to the next stage. If you want to see how to make an automatic farm so you don't have to throw in the carrots yourself, see the link in the comments. Step 4, you need to choose your workstation. There are many different workstations, so I'll only briefly cover them. Brewing stand gives a cleric, a stone cutter gives a mason, a barrel gives a fisherman, a loom gives a shepherd, a smoker gives a butcher, a blast furnace gives an armourer, a grindstone gives a weaponsmith, a smithing table gives a toolsmith, a cauldron gives a leather worker, and a lectern gives a librarian. Unfortunately I missed out one, and that will be the cartography table gives the cartographer. There are 5 different levels of villager trading, but all you need to know is that the more you trade with them, you get them to a higher level. The highest level is a master. You can tell by the golden tag on the bottom. The more you trade with it, the better trades you get. For the Fletcher, the highest trade is an arrow of slowness, or just any enchanted arrow. Now, the next stage is to learn how to remove unwanted villagers. Say you've locked a villager in a trade that you do not like. In this case, it's just a nitwit. If you want to remove it without upsetting your villagers, you'll need to do it without actual combat, such as this method. That way, none of the other villagers will know that you've harmed another of them. See, these trades are still fine. The next stage is to select what trade you want. So, in this stage, you keep on clicking on that, and if you want a separate trade, you unturn it, keep on checking, and wait for it to do it until you get the trade you want. In this case, I wanted black wool, so I kept on breaking this until I got the trade with black wool in it. You need to make sure you do this at work time hours, which is sort of around noon, otherwise they'll just stay in their trade until it goes back to that time the next day. Step 8, you can lower the price. Now to do this, you first need to convert this villager into a zombie villager, like so. But remember, you need to lock in its trade before you do that, otherwise the villager will not become a zombie. I'll just help this guy out by giving him a diamond sword. Now we have a zombie villager. Now, before we do anything, let's kill this old zombie villager. Because that zombie will just kill our new villager once we've killed it. Now, what we do is we first give it a splash potion of weakness, and then a golden apple. The golden apple is connected with 8 golden nuts around an apple. And to get a splash potion of weakness, you first need to clap a fermented spider eye, which, if I go into a crafting table, is done like this. Now you simply put the fermented spider eye in here. Before adding the nether wart. Oh, I've done an up. Oh, sorry, typical mistake. When brewing, you always need to remember to put blaze powder in the start to power it. Now, you can add that. Easy mistake to make. It's a good tip, many people do not know about that. And once you've done that, added that to it, it should turn to a weakness potion, but to make it a splash potion, you need to add 1 gunpowder. Once you've got the trader you like, you can move it on to a trading hall. Here you see our new trading hall, where I've got a nice trade in it, and you should have access to the back so you can easily move the villager in or out and access any XP that leaks from it. Finally, if you want to make the trades even better, you can beat a villager raid, which will give you a hero of the village and allow your trades to get much better. See the link in the description to find out how to do that. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Hugo, and any more comments on how what the villagers' trades are, or how to get them to a high standard, please write down them in the comments and I will answer as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.